somebody else. Hi, good morning. Who's wearing jeans today? That's a lot of people. I do. And who of those jeans are made of organic cotton? There's one. Great. And is it made by little children or? You don't know. Okay, my name is Bert van Son. I work for this great company, MUDJeans, and we make jeans from organic cotton in factories that are approved by the Fair Wear Foundation or by Max Havelaar. We try to do things differently. The fashion industry knows a lot of problems. Cotton, for instance, is one of the worst things we grow on this earth. We produce every year 24 billion kilos of cotton. That's a lot. I don't know how much you can put in here, but it's a lot of cotton. We do that on 2.5% of our cultivated land, and we spray altogether 25% of pesticides and insecticides over that. And that's not a good idea. That's not the way to go. The second problem we see in the fashion industry is that we want to buy the clothing really very cheap, so it has to be made by slaves and in very bad conditions. So you can make it in buildings that collapse. It's a very good idea. The third thing we do in the fashion industry is make it really go very fast. You wear the t-shirt 1 week and then it's out of fashion, throw it away and burn it. In Holland we burn 135 million kilos of garments. And worldwide, burning garments takes 10% of the coal dioxide exhaust. So, also not a good idea. These three issues we would like to change. So we started in a new way. Actually, I can see it here. We do this and get things controlled by the Fair Wear Foundation, like I said. The cotton we use is certified by GOTS. I don't know if anybody of you heard of GOTS. It's difficult, nobody knows this. It's the Global Organic Textile Standard, and our factories are approved by Max Havelaar. So, what if we clean up our own mess and try to make the fashion industry circular? That is our idea. I've started making clothing and working in the fashion industry 30 years ago. I was your age. I went to China, lived there. I saw all kinds of factories, good factories, bad factories. And I learned a lot. So with this knowledge, I decided 3 years ago to start my own business, and that's MUDJeans. We made already this clothing in organic cotton and in good factories, which is okay today. I think it should be normal. But we went further. We decided to design our clothing in a way that it can easily be recycled. So for instance, we don't use leather patches, but we use this kind of prints. So when it comes after the life into a shredding machine, it stays pure. If you want to recycle, it's easier if you recycle a pure material. So we do everything to make things pure. During the life of your jeans, you can always send them back to us if you have a problem, a hole or something going wrong. We'll repair it for you. That's another thing of sustainability. Make clothing last longer. What we do is we ask you to sign an agreement with us, wherein you say, we promise that we will send the jeans back to MUDJeans. If you do that, you'll get a switch reward. And I'll talk to that later. And when the jeans come back, we can do all sorts of things with it. We can upcycle them and we can also recycle them. So what's our plan? You pay initially €119. There's not a shop yet in Maastricht, but you can buy online. I'm looking for a shop here, so if anybody has good ideas, I would like to know. And whenever you send them back, you get €30 switch reward on the new one. So €89, sorry, I think is a reasonable price for well-made Italian jeans. And what we don't do with our jeans, as you can see, we don't damage them. The fashion today is the best jeans are the one with the holes and the damage and the sandblasting, and I don't think that's a very good idea. It takes in Italy about 5 minutes to make a pair of jeans, and then they'll damage it for 15 minutes, which I think is a pity. We'll ask you to damage it for us, so you wear it for a year or 2 years, send it back to us, and we then upcycle it. you see, we can make these kind of jeans, but sometimes later. And they're sold again. You can have a look on our website on the wall of mud. And for instance, what's your name? Esther. Esther's been wearing our jeans for a year. We asked Esther, did you have any story? Did you have an adventure with our jeans? Esther tells the story. She loves to tell that. And we call that jeans then the Esther. We upcycle it, and we sell it again. Also a pretty smart idea to sell 2 times the same jeans is, I think, not bad. The only thing is that the Dutch government then also wants you to pay 2 times tax on it. So they are the real winners. But anyhow. What else can we do? In Italy, they are very well advanced now in a system shredding the cotton. The problem is that the cotton fibers get a bit short, so it's difficult to make good yarn out of it. To make new denim out of recycled cotton is at this moment not possible. We can use about 20% old material, recycled material, into the new jeans. That's what we do. But we can also make this kind of jumpers, which is actually a great success. We have a workshop later on where I can show you these fabrics. It's 80% recycled denim, which I think honestly is nice. And they look really good. So we sell these jumpers. And we are now trying to see if we can make this kind of sneakers into it. We will call them jeansers. So we want to be the first and only circular fashion brand, and we need your help. We need turnover. We need people to wear our jeans and to be ambassadors of our brand. So please, have a look at our website. Now, who is our audience? Who is into this? I think you are, because you're here. And we've been doing a lot of research in who's buying this kind of thing. So what we see is it's very often young people that are well educated, that like to travel. So we call them the conscious explorer. And this is what we are targeting. The good thing is that today there's a whole new medium. In my age that didn't exist, but you have Facebook now, all the social media, Twitter, and we use that extensively. And it works well. We have about 10,000 Twitter followers. Facebook is growing. We post all kinds of things. And when you do something like this in the fashion industry, you see that the media really likes to talk about it because they need stories that are interesting. And we came even in the Wall Street Journal, which I think is a nice thing. The other thing that we found out is that it's very difficult to sell online a pair of jeans because people want to try and they want to see how their ass looks. So how do you do that? Of course, we want to be in more shops, but that's one part of the business. The other part is, of course, online. So what we did is you can now do our home try. You buy 1 pair of jeans, and we'll send you the size above and the size under, and 2 other styles. So then we hope that you are satisfied and send 4 or 3 back. So try our home try, I would say. Here's the social media. We're working on Instagram. That's something we have to get better in, but that needs a lot of time, a lot of pictures, a lot of photographs, I know. But you have to do it. And I just would like to say you're our manifest, and I have to read it. We dream of a world in which there's no such thing as waste. And what if we all clean up our own mess? I think it's a pretty simple thought. And that's why we came up with this cotton lease. A solution to extend the life of our and your jeans. Your and our jeans. Not wearing your MUDJeans anymore. Send them back to us so we can recycle them into something new. And you will be rewarded with a €30 on your next MUDJeans. So thank you for your attention and have a look at our website.